Fraser Hat Yai here. Been very absent from YouTube recently. Been super busy with lots of things, new projects, lots of hours working, and all that kind of shit. It's not easy for us working guys to do YouTube as well. It's pretty easy for these retired guys to put out lots and lots of videos. You know, when you've got nothing to do all day, it's pretty easy to do. When you're gonna make a living and run a business and work, it can be more difficult. But I'll try my best to get more out. Anyway, I bought a new desk. Really great, nice big desk. I really like having long desks. Anyway, I bought a new monitor as well. Ordered a new stand for the laptop that's coming. Recently invested in some new, very small project cryptocurrencies. Not a lot, but these are the new startup cryptos that could potentially 10x. So, you know, I put a little bit to the side on that, see how that goes. Anyway, let me give you an update of my situation. Am I going to stay in Thailand? What's going to go on with the future? There's been lots of things that have made me think a little bit differently and plan my future differently recently that's happened. Did what I say just make sense? Anyway, let's head outside. A bit of a better view than my office slash bedroom. And yeah, let's go. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I've sat outside with a Vietnamese coffee and made a video, but I'm back home now, by the way, in Ratapum, Nong Kong Ratapum, Songkhla province, in the south of Thailand. Damn, that's hot. I think my coffee filter is broken. It's supposed to drip through really slowly, but it's going just straight through, so I'm gonna have a weak coffee. I need a new Vietnamese coffee filter thingy. I think they sell them on Lazada. Something going by there. Anyway, to cut the story short, thought I'd give you a little bit of update about my life, what's going on. You know, YouTube, it's a way to share my life online. Something I've decided to do, and I often find it's helpful for people who are thinking about getting into similar situations or already in similar situations. So I live here in Ratapum, Songkhla, Thailand. I work mainly almost completely online. I'm an online teacher and I recruit for a few companies. I run an online blog that brings in a bit of money. I do some affiliate marketing, some cryptocurrency trading, and what else do I do? And I make online courses for online teachers that I sell on Udemy. And then I do YouTube. And all of these things bring in a little bit of money here and there, and it's going well so far. My goal really is to be fully kind of online, but online not actively. So I'd like to be able to work fully online, but be able to completely choose my hours, which is not the case at the moment. There's my mother-in-law. At the moment, I still have to work a lot of active hours. So I do private tutoring. I have some private students in Japan. I have some private students in China. I have one today. In a few hours, I'll be teaching a girl in Beijing, who, you know, I teach her directly through my own company. So I don't work for a big Chinese company. But it's still not completely flexible. I've still got to choose my times and my hours, and I've still got to set time aside to sit at my computer and do this teaching. So anyway, I'm rambling. Basically, recently this year, the last 12 months, I've not been making as much online as I have been before. The online English teaching market is very saturated now. It's difficult for a lot of teachers who are trying to make a full-time income doing this online now, and for that reason I've been looking at other options. Um, to be honest, like, a lot of people see me from afar on social media and YouTube and all these things and think I'm very, very successful, which I am in some ways. I feel that it is successful. I must be successful if I'm able to live here in Thailand. Most people come here and within a couple of years they fail and they go back home once they run out of money. I've managed to live here for a long time now, so I'm very happy with that. But I'm not as successful or wealthy or whatever as people may suspect when they watch my videos. I don't have that much savings. I don't have much investments these days. I didn't do well in Bitcoin in the past, but all that money's been spent and gone now. So I really want to put a kind of a safety net away. I want to save a chunk of money and lock it away in investments and in cash and in other things. And although I make enough to survive here in Thailand, I'm not doing much extra at the end of each month. I'm spending most of what I earn, and I'm pretty much living month to month, with some months where I save and some where I don't, but it's a small amount. So I've been looking at other options, and I've been considering moving to China. I've had a lot of really, really tempting job offers in China where I can earn 150,000 Thai baht a month, plus have my accommodation paid for, teaching positions and management positions in schools and language centers, and even for online companies, but in China, in-house based job. So there's been a lot of offers coming in, and I've resisted at the moment because if I leave Thailand now, I don't know when I'll be able to come back. I'm pretty sure the vaccines come around the corner, and like within 6 months people who are vaccinated will be able to travel freely around the world, I think, but you never know. So I've been holding it off, and I've been looking at other options, and I've been working really hard at building my online businesses and stuff so I don't have to go to China, because I don't really want to go. I've lived in China before, and it's China. That's all I can say. There was a funny, someone posted what's the pros and cons of going to work in China, and someone posted pros, good money, cons, it's China. Like, I don't hate China or Chinese people or anything like that. It's not Thailand, it's not Vietnam. It's fun in its own way, but maybe for 6 months to a year, and then as somewhere to live permanently, it's not good. Anyway, if I did move to China, it would be 6 months to a year, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years of really hard work and slog to save a chunk of cash and then come back to Thailand. The other reason I want to go is my online business and blog and job board and recruiting business relies me on having a lot of relies me on having good contacts with people in China. It's this side, it's okay. My sister-in-law's walking past. The more contacts I have with people in China, the better it is for me. So it makes sense to me to go somewhere like Shenzhen or Chengdu or even Beijing or Shanghai and spend like a year or two there just building my WeChat contact list, getting to know people, drinking beer and liquor with Chinese people who are involved in the industry, the online teaching industry, and getting to know people and making contacts in China. I think that would be very, very valuable for my business long term, which is another reason why I'm considering going to China. Anyway, like I said, I've been trying to build my business up here so that I don't have to do it. Yeah, it looks like I might be going to China in maybe mid next year. We'll see. You never know. By mid next year, my business may have really taken off online, and I may not have any need to go to China. But we'll see. There's a lot of good reasons for me to go to spend some time in China. I save a ton of money. I can make a load of valuable contacts and build some relationships with people there. It'd be a smart thing to do. So I haven't put out a video really since I got back from Bangkok and I went to Mark Ween's restaurant. By the way, Johnny There's Something Happening contacted me and we were talking about some stuff, and he was like, hey, why don't I film you eating the spiciest one? So I may be doing that in the future with Johnny, maybe in January in Bangkok. We'll see how that goes, if it actually happens. It should be funny. Anyway, yes, I've been pretty absent from YouTube. I haven't put out many videos or much content because I've been working really hard building my online courses and try to gain a more passive income. I think I've repeated myself, but what my goal is for things like YouTube and my blog and my website and my online courses to make up the majority of my income, if not all of it, so I don't have to do active working hours, which means I don't have to 5 to 8 p.m. on a Thursday go in front of my computer and tutor students in a scheduled manner. I can run my business whenever I want. I can do 2 hours in a coffee shop in the morning. I can do a few hours in the evening when I feel like it. If 1 hour into working, I decide I want to go and do something else, I just leave and I continue the work the next day. I want time flexibility and freedom in that way. That's my goal, my target. That's what I'm working towards. Plus, I need to put a big chunk of security money in the bank, really, which is why I'm thinking about considering going to China. Anyway, here's my Vietnamese coffee, as always. Let me make it up. By the way, I've been watching a new YouTuber recently. His name is The Naked Guru. He lives in Buriram, Thailand, and he's been doing his gardening and stuff, and he's kind of motivated me a little bit to fix up my garden because it's become a bit of a fucking mess, to be honest. He did a thing where he got rid of, killed all the grass, put some gravel down, and then put flower beds on top, which is smart because in Thailand things get overgrown so fast, so easily. It's really hard to plant direct into the ground and stop things getting massively overgrown. So I think I'm gonna do that. I paid a guy to put chemicals down and kill all the grass, and then likely put the gravel down. And then so we'll pay for a couple trucks of gravel, maybe, and then we'll pay them to put it down. I'm not going to do what the guru did. He got in there with a pick and wheelbarrow and did it all himself. But here are the companies that deliver the gravel. You pay them an extra 100 baht on top, and they'll level it out for you. Yeah, I don't mind hard work, but the time spent versus what I could do with my own business instead, doesn't make sense to spend that time scraping gravel around. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do, and then probably get some flower beds. I don't really like those PVC pipes he's used. I think they'll become brittle in the sun and probably break and won't last long. But you can get these concrete rings that are like old pipes that have been cut. Fill that with fresh compost and soil and grow stuff there. So I'll probably do that. We'll see how that goes, and I'll probably film it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to get off my chest. One thing I want to do with this channel is be real and open, and sometimes I may put across that I'm more successful, or you know, it's with social media, you always put your best photos in, your best comments, and you make, even if you do it subconsciously, you make yourself appear better, maybe more successful than you are. So I just want to be real and honest with everyone and talk about my situation, my thoughts for the future, what I'm planning on doing. If I go to China, I'll continue doing videos in China while I'm there. Like I said, if I do go, I'll probably be back twice a year in Thailand during all the holidays. Plus it's only going to be a year. I'm probably a year and a half, 2 years max, if I do it. Anyway, I did have some more things I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember now. But I'll leave it at that. I've written down 5 interesting ideas for videos I'm going to do in the coming weeks. I'm going to go and visit a really local market here in Ratapoom, show you what that's like. I'm going to give you a tour of the Ratapoom city, probably a town that's never been on video. I'm going to show you what Hat Yai is. I'll show you the Hat Yai walking street. Yeah, it actually has a walking street and other things like that. So that stuff's coming up, hopefully. I keep saying I'll do things and then I don't get around to it, but I'll try my best. Alright, I'm not sure how interesting this rambling video was. Do comment below, let me know what if you're in a similar situation to me. If you've been working in Thailand before and you're considering going somewhere else for bigger money, or you consider moving back to your own country, which is something I would never do. Yeah, so we'll see how things go in the coming weeks, and yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy, chill out, relax, enjoy yourself, and I'll see you in the next video. A peace.
Oh my god.
มาจากไหน